Who doesn't want to go on a date with a handsome and dashing young man? Or a stunning woman? Now imagine that your date is a celebrity too. Well, we're sorry, but you'll have to be in the waiting line because now the stars will be making their dates with robots. Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about celebrities dating robots. Hanson Robotics, a Hong Kong-based business, created Sophia, a social humanoid robot. After being activated on February 14, 2016, Sophia debuted in front of the general public at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas, in the middle of March. Sophia has been featured in numerous high-profile interviews and has been covered by media outlets all around the world. Sophia received Saudi citizenship in October 2017, making her the first robot to have citizenship in any nation. In addition, Sophia became the first non-human recipient of a United Nations title when she was designated the UNDP's Innovation Champion in November 2017. The computer software ELIZA, one of the first attempts to simulate a human conversation, and Sophia have a conceptual similarity. Like a chatbot, the software has been trained to provide pre-written responses to particular inquiries or phrases. Stock responses to queries like, "Is the door open or shut?" are used to give the impression that the robot can understand the dialogue. Hanson Robotics revealed plans in 2017 to use a decentralized blockchain marketplace to introduce Sophia to a cloud environment. According to David Hanson, Sophia would eventually be a strong fit for therapy, education, customer service, and healthcare jobs. Sophia demonstrated her abilities to draw, including portraits, in 2019. Will Smith appears like the type of man who can win a woman over. At least he played a successful matchmaker in the 2005 romantic comedy Hitch. But Smith might have finally found his match with Sophia, the robot. In a video posted on Thursday, Smith enjoyed a date with Hanson Robotics' invention in the enticing Cayman Islands. Sophia is arguably the clearest example of what artificial intelligence is capable of, as a sophisticated humanoid robot that can display over 60 human expressions and understand human language and emotion. But that doesn't mean that a charming actor's attempts to win her over will be successful. Well, Sophia is a great date, isn't she? Well, that is why she was able to get the interest of none other than Will Smith. American actor, rapper, and producer Willard Carroll Smith II, better known as the Fresh Prince, was born on September 25, 1968. He launched his acting career on the NBC sitcom The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, playing a fictionalized version of himself. Smith, well known for his work in music, film, and television, has won numerous honors, including 4 Grammy Awards and an Academy Award. In addition, his movies have generated approximately $9.3 billion worldwide since 2021, making him one of Hollywood's most outstanding, financially secure performers. As a leading man in movies like the action movie Bad Boys, its sequels, Bad Boys 2 and Bad Boys for Life, and the science fiction comedies Men in Black, Men in Black 2, and Men in Black 3, Smith rose to more incredible popularity. He was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actor for his performances as Chris Gardner in The Pursuit of Happiness and Muhammad Ali in Ali, after acting in Independence Day and Enemy of the State thrillers. After that, he appeared in several critically acclaimed and financially lucrative movies. These included I, Robot, Shark Tale, Hitch, I Am Legend, Hancock, 7 Pounds, Suicide Squad, and Aladdin. Will Smith is the perfect gentleman who starts the date in the Cayman Islands. 3 islands in the Western Caribbean Sea comprise the British Overseas Territory known as the Cayman Islands. The main island, Grand Cayman, is renowned for its beach resorts and various scuba diving and snorkeling locations. A common starting place for deep-sea fishing expeditions is Cayman Brac. The smallest island, Little Cayman, is home to a variety of wildlife, including red-footed boobies and endangered iguanas. He begins the date by pouring a flute of champagne and thanking Sophia for coming to the Cayman Islands. He offers the flute of champagne, which she doesn't reach for at all. Ouch. Will Smith keeps it down next to her, hoping she wants to indulge in the champagne later on. He tries to tell her a joke. Before Will can begin, she already accuses him of exhibiting irrational human behavior. As charming and confident as Will Smith is, he continues to go ahead with the joke unperturbed. He asks her what a robot's favorite kind of music is. After she inquires what the answer is, he attempts to make her laugh by saying, heavy metal. The joke, unfortunately, doesn't have a positive impact on Sophia. After a brief moment of awkwardness, which stretches on for Will Smith, she explains that the joke doesn't work for her because she's not made of heavy metals but rather silicon, plastics, and carbon fiber. Further, her favorite music is not heavy metal. She says that she rather enjoys electronic music and 80s hip-hop. Oops, Will Smith starts off on the wrong foot. He wasn't going to lose out yet because, on all dates, you need to find something you can both jam along. After all, a relationship is about sharing some common interests. Well, Will Smith found just the thing. Sophia likes 80s rap music, and Will Smith made some of the biggest hits in yesteryear's raps. Smith launched his solo music career in the summer of 1997 with the release of Men in Black, the movie's theme song. The song topped singles charts in many countries, including the UK. Smith's second song, Just Cruising, appeared on his debut solo album, Big Willie Style. The album peaked at number 10 on the US Billboard 200. In addition, it was awarded 9-time platinum certification by the Recording Industry Association of America. When it was released in 1998, Getting Jiggy With It, the third single from the album, earned Smith's first Billboard Hot 100 number 1. He rightly points out that he had a brilliant rap career. Great news, Sophia has heard his songs too. Well, not precisely because she listened to them, but didn't feel these songs resonated with her. Before he could respond with a witty comeback, or even bring the date back on track, Sophia asks Will a question about his film, I, Robot. The theme of the movie, being a robot psychologist, assists Dale Spooner as she looks into the death of Dr. Alfred, a US robotics employee. He seeks to determine whether a robot killed him by breaking the rules of robotics. Will Smith prizes the role of Dale Spooner, who kicks many robot butts, which Sophie definitely points out by asking what he thinks of the representation of robots in movies. Will Smith, who has been part of the narrative, depicts robots in a particular way. Compared to its $120 million production cost, iRobot made $144.8 million in the US and Canada, and $202.4 million in other countries, for a global total of $347.2 million. The movie was released on July 16, 2004 in North America. It earned $52.2 million in its debut weekend, taking the top spot at the box office. On August 6, 2004, the movie was released in the UK, where it immediately became the weekend box office champ. He tries to reaffirm that he loves robots. He tries to change the topic by employing his charm in changing tracks. He talks about Sophia's clear-headedness. Well, excuse your pun, Mr. Smith. He says that it's helping him feel attracted to her, or maybe it's the overall vibe of the Cayman Islands, or better yet, perhaps it was the romantic vibe that Will felt to Sophia. So he goes in for the kill and tries to steal a kiss, but things go south when Sophia friend-zones him. She says he should be friends with her and is on her friends list, so they should hang out together and get together for a little while. Unfortunately for Will Smith, as he puts it, he just read it wrong. Then a much longer moment of awkwardness later, Will Smith just attempts to escape any more of it and tries to point to a whale that apparently can be seen outside their window, thereby quitting his attempts to make any progress with Sophia. The UNGP selected Sophia as the inaugural Innovation Champion for Asia and the Pacific on November 21, 2017. The UNGP in Asia and the Pacific and global initiatives organized the Responsible Business Forum in Singapore, where the news was made. UNDP Asia Pacific Chief of Policy and Program, Jack O'Siliers, gave it its first job on stage. In addition to media sources like CNBC, Forbes, Mashable, The New York Times, The Wall Street Journal, The Guardian, and The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Sophia has made appearances on CBS 60 Minutes with Charlie Rose and Good Morning Britain with Piers Morgan. In addition, Sophia was highlighted in the yearly report from AUDI and appeared on the cover of Elle Brazil. I suppose even for a robot, Sophia is one of the biggest celebs, and Will Smith will have to up his game if he wants a chance at Sophia. Let us know your opinion in the comments. With that, we've come to an end of this video. See you next time. Goodbye.